local football hero back in Essential New York. Good evening, I'm Nico Tamuri, and so many of us loved watching Mike Hart rewrite the New York State rushing record book. So many of us also wish he played at Syracuse, but that wasn't meant to be. He went on to be one of the best running backs in Michigan Wolverine history. Here we are 12 years later, Mike Hart finally wearing orange. This was the scene at the Syracuse Orange Football Auditorium. Hart meeting the media for the first time since Dino Babers hired him. This was back in January. It's been a whirlwind for Mike since then. From getting hired to hitting the recruiting trail to an early jump on spring football. Mike telling us tonight there's two reasons why he absolutely coveted the Syracuse job this offseason.
As a coach, you don't get the chance to coach at a program all the time that you want to coach at. And number two, a program for a guy you want to work for. And I actually work with a guy that worked with Coach Babers. And he just talked about how great of a guy he was, how great of a man he was, the way he handled himself, the way he did things. So I've never heard one bad word about Coach Babers. And being around him now, it's lived up to even more than that. He's just a phenomenal person. But and then to be able to come home, my kids get to grow up around, their cousins and my mom and my grandma, and obviously a great program that has a lot of tradition. So I'm excited to be here. It's one of those calls where when he called, I was waiting on it. And it's the one job this offseason I was hoping that, hey, a guy that I knew got the job so I can get back here and bring Syracuse football back to where it needs to be.